Ladies and gentlemen, today I was outside the lunatic asylum in Dorchester. And I could hear all the inmates. They're in there shouting, 13, 13, the old chant. That's what they do. They walk around in circles shouting, 13, 13, 13. That's what they do. All day. I could hear them 13. I thought, what hell are they doing? Well, there was a hole in the wall. I looked through the hole and some bastard poked me right in the bloody eye, you bastard. Shit. Then they all shout, 14, 14, 14. But they put me and Denzel in a lunatic asylum. We said, you don't see a soul. We was in there for months. You don't see a bloody soul. And then I said to him one day, I said, Denzel, let's have a game. I said, anything to relieve the boredom. I'll have a fish and chip shop. And you come in for some fish and chips. Well, he came in, he said, could I have some fish and chips? I said, get in the back of the queue, you bloody nuisance. Well, after about an hour, he come up again. He said, could I have some fish and chips? I smack him right in the bloody teeth. I said, get in the back of the queue. Will it knock all his teeth out? And he was crying, oh, shit. And all the doctors come in. They said, what have happened? Denzel said, somebody smacked me in the teeth. He said, well, who done it? He said, well, how do I know with a shop full of people? It's super to be on the Isle of Wight tonight and see you people on holiday. And be very, very careful on the roads, because last year on the island, there was one person being knocked down on the roads every 15 minutes. And by Christmas, he'd had a piss and guts full of them. You've all been to these shows, into the theatres and the clubs, and when the last act come on, they say, what they do is, when I get a night off, I go and learn from the big superstars, and they do about 10 minutes, they say, good night, God bless, and they bow, and they bow bloody good. Then they go beyond the curtains, everybody shout for more, then they do 5 minutes more, then they piss off again. I seen the Hippodrome in Bristol, I thought I'd bloody try it. Christ. I did about 10 minutes, I said, good night and God bless, and I bowed bloody good. I went beyond them curtains. When I got back out, everybody pissed off at home.